Hello, good morning. This is Shanker, and I've just completed a series on Jupiter, and I've told you the positive and negative impacts, that is, the symptoms of Jupiter you should see. Similarly, now we come to Sun. Sun in first house is a is like the nature will be like a king. He will not be too much interested in what's your dharma, what you believe in, but he would be a very righteous and a good king. Sun in the second house, if it is not a good sun, it has planets like Saturn, Venus, Rahu, which are afflicting it. The results would be opposite. Now, sun in the second house will be a person who will be able to give, will be a light by himself. It will not need the light, any other light to glow. It will be a light which will light by itself, and it will give light to others. It will give food to others. It's a very powerful place to have a sun in second house. Sun in third house would be where it will be like a lion. It will be like a lot of guts, and it will also take care not only of its own family but also of the neighbors. Sun in fourth house has is like a person who could be a king, who could be working in the government to some extent, or working in the Rajya mein, matlab in working for the welfare of the people, etc. But the most important thing here is, and which is bound to happen, is that sun in fourth house, the person may not spend a copper on his own self on his birthday, but will leave a huge amount of piles of gold for his child. This and in this case here, a person has an extramarital relationship with ladies, then the son will marry late and will not have a child. This is a very common thing which I've seen. Sun in fourth house who misuse sun in fourth house, especially, people who have sun in fourth house. Yes, it's good to save money. You will save money. You will leave a lot of money. You will be a miser. You will leave a lot of money for your children. But if you have a relationship with other ladies, interest in other ladies, to that extent, you would spoil the married life and the issue of your child. Sun in fifth house would also show that the money spent for years, money which you spend on your child, will make him prosper. So there will be prosperity for your children, for the money you spend, and various other aspects of the fifth house like strategy, planning, speculation, public money, etc. Where and at places where here, if you spend money on these issues, they will multiply and give you better effect. Sun in sixth house would be a place where you would be like heat everywhere. It could be heat at the top, heat. You will be around heat, but you will be able to walk the heat around, and but the heat life will be tough. It will be you have to fight the heat. If the sun is in sixth house, you will be able to endure the heat. If the sun is not in sixth house, you will not be able to endure the heat. If the sun is in the sixth house, I'm talking the heat of life, you will not be able to endure it. If the sun is in the sixth house, and it is good, you'll be not only be able to endure the heat of your life, but you will not let yourself get burnt, but actually burn the other person. Sun in seventh house is always a place where a person starts small but becomes a big. It grows. A person grows in size, but there's always a problem where when he grows and he makes an empire, whatever he makes, to whatever extent sun is there, there will be division, there will be loss, there will be fight, there will be, to the worst extent is the entire thing getting vanished. That is the extreme. But sun in seventh house is like good. It always will make a person grow, but after the growth is there, it will lead to all kinds of things which tends to burn the growth you have made. This is one of the most typical aspects of sun in seventh house. Sun in eighth house would be like you should never ask for bhiksha. You should never ask for money. You should never live on doles. Sun in eighth house will make you kind of a guru, which is a devious guru. It can give you a gaddi, a Raj gaddi, it can make you a Raj guru, but there will be something which is missing. Sun in eighth house always gives the power to heal the other person. That is always there. Sun in ninth house is very good. It increases your fortune. it increases your prestige, it takes care of a lot of other people, it also helps in making the fortune of a lot of other people. It is also good for your father, your grandfather, especially father it is very good for. And sun is 9th house, definitely will make your father rise, and you will get the advantage of that. Sun in 10th house would be a place where you will be very egoistic, a very high ego, a person who would would have his own rights and wrongs, will try to do justice, and in trying to do justice, he may kill his parents. If he feels that he is right, he may even go against his parents. He may just do what he feels is right. That is Sun in 10th house. Sun in 11th house is good in the sense that even if you are negative in your activities, wicked, you would be a little wicked. Not I would not say wicked. I would call it lalchi. You would like to hoard money. You would like to keep money. You would like to be a little. You would not like to spend money. You would like to use other person's money first. I mean, it's like going to a coffee shop. You have 100 rupees with you, but you will first wait for the other person to pay, and then you will pay. A small example I'm saying. Sun 11th house, आदमी लालची होता है, and he'll be able to, in that also he will be able to make a good amount of money and empire for himself. But in this case, whenever there is a person who has interest in the ladies of other people, ladies, that is sex, woman, more than one woman, womanizing, eats and drinks, it will spoil Saturn. It can create, it can put you in, it can make you a beggar. It can put you in doldrums. So Sun in 11th house, please be careful not to go for a relationship with multiple ladies, and also not to avoid drinking and non-vegetarian. It will serve you better. Otherwise, it is a very dangerous place to have Sun in 11th house. Sun in 12th house is good. It will make you sleep. It will also make you think while you sleep. It will also make you go into your subconscious mind. You will have an idea, got a lot of interest in what is the other world, what is there in the other world, what is there beyond what you can see. That will be a thought which will always ponder you. One would like to seek that when Sun is in the 12th house. A religious person, a person in Sun in 12th house will never die of poverty, will never die with money which is not there. So like Sun in 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 11th, one should take care because it has the both pros and cons. The heat is good as well as bad. So that is it about Sun. And with this I close my video on Sun in 12th houses. What Sun does in the various 12 house. What does it give, and if it is not there, what it cannot give. The opposite of that, which I have explained to you in the Jupiter's this thing. With this, I end my video. You want to know more about me, you can please go to shankerstudy.com, shankerastro.com, Shanker with a E, and you have my research articles and a lot of other things. You can also put my name on the YouTube, and I'm there on the YouTube. You can also Google my name, and I'm there to help you out in any technical issues in astrology. So I hope you like the video, and thanks. Bye for now.